Vibing Wit Chris and Zenergy presents Vote or No, deciding who to vote for between candidates like Donald Trump and Kamala Harris involves comparing their policies, values, and experience. Here's an overview to help make an informed choice. 1. Policy priorities and values. Donald Trump. Trump promotes conservative principles with a strong focus on economic deregulation, reducing federal oversight, and encouraging energy independence through fossil fuels. His Project 2025 agenda, though not officially his but aligned with his goals, proposes reducing federal control over areas like education, moving power from federal to state levels, and implementing strict immigration policies. Trump advocates for reducing government spending, promises tax cuts, and has a focus on bolstering domestic industries and border security. His social policies align with traditional conservative views, including limits on abortion and LGBTQ+ protections. Kamala Harris. Harris's platform, as seen through her work as vice president, emphasizes equity and civil rights, including expanding healthcare access, protecting reproductive rights, and addressing climate change through renewable energy investments. She supports federal programs for education and healthcare, like expanding the Affordable Care Act, and advocates for reforms in policing and criminal justice. Harris has also prioritized women's rights, environmental justice, and preserving Social Security and Medicare. 2. Experience and leadership style. Trump served as president from 2017 to 2021 and has experience as a business leader. Supporters view his style as direct, and he often positions himself as a political outsider focused on upending the status quo. Harris, currently vice president, has a background as a senator and attorney general in California. Known for her work on criminal justice reform and social issues, her approach is often more collaborative and policy-driven within established systems. 3. Global and domestic impact, global relations. Trump's approach has often leaned towards prioritizing American interests in trade deals and reducing involvement in global climate initiatives. Harris, aligned with the Biden administration, tends to support alliances, environmental accords, and a balanced approach to trade that involves both economic and ethical considerations. Domestic stability and unity. Trump's policies have polarized some communities, but his supporters argue this comes from his commitment to challenging deep state influences. Harris, on the other hand, may appeal to those looking for stability and unity-focused governance, particularly on issues like social justice and equality. 4. Future vision and policy consistency. Trump aims to implement Project 2025 or similar policies that would limit federal reach, cut spending, and restructure agencies. This approach could be appealing if you prefer a decentralized government. Harris and her party prioritize federal support for programs that address inequality, healthcare, and climate change, potentially providing broader social support but at a higher cost to federal resources. Conclusion. Ultimately, the decision comes down to your values and priorities. If you prefer conservative, minimal government intervention and traditional policies, Trump may align with your views. If you prioritize social equity, climate action, and healthcare reform, Harris might better represent your perspective. It's also valuable to consider each candidate's experience, leadership style, and vision for America's future in making a decision. Vote or no power to the people.